From Fargo and serving you on TV, online, and on the go, this is Valley News Live at 6.
It's haunting living below where evil, terrifying, unfathomable things happened.
Neighbors in the apartment building where Savannah Greywind was last seen are trying to process her death. Right now, you're looking at a live look of the growing memorial in North Fargo.
The tragic disappearance and death of Savannah sent shockwaves throughout the valley, and people from all across the region are sending condolences.
Valley News Team's Ashley Bishop joins us live from North Fargo at a neighborhood that is seeing a lot more traffic. Ashley?
The 2800 block here of 9th Street North is seeing a lot more traffic and visitors these days. As you can see, the memorial just behind me for Savannah has grown a lot since yesterday, where it was just a few flowers, a teddy bear, and a few vases and pictures. Now, throughout the day, more and more people have come and left balloons, more flowers, and heartfelt messages to the family of Savannah. And homeowners and neighbors in the apartment building are asking the public to, if they have items to leave, that's fine, but not come to this area and gawk. One neighbor tells me he counted 13 cars on the street yesterday in the evening that were slowly going by.
Well, it keeps it fresh in your mind, I guess. Just trying to move on, move forward, heal. You know, like last night I had nightmares, my own child missing, and I myself am grateful I can wake up and it was a nightmare, but I can't imagine to wake up and the nightmare is still there.
Now, Grimley, along with others, say that the only positive that they have seen so far is that this tragedy has brought the neighborhood closer together. In North Fargo, Ashley Bishop, Valley News Live.
All right, Ashley, thank you. If you would like to help the family, an account has opened up at U.S. Bank. All donations should be made out to Hazley Joe. That's the name that the family has given the baby believed to be Savannah's. Also, many people are lighting up their houses using red light bulbs for all the missing and murdered Indigenous women, including Savannah.
We're continuing to learn new information about what happened to Savannah Greywind, with police confirming to us today what many of us have been thinking: she was murdered.
Greywind's lifeless body was found wrapped in plastic and duct tape in the murky waters of the Red River north of Moorhead.
Valley News Team's Bradford Eric has been following this case for us since the early days of the investigation. Bradford, what's the latest?
Mike, Andrea, police confirmed to us today they have preliminary autopsy results back from the Ramsey County Medical Examiner. The official cause of Savannah Greywind's death right now is classified as homicidal violence. Homicidal violence. That's the same vague cause of death marked down for the murder of Tom Bierson, an NDSU student who went missing. His body turning up in an RV lot behind the Sam's Club in Moorhead almost 3 years ago. This is the closest look we could get to the abandoned farmstead where searchers found what police called, quote, suspicious items Sunday night. And we showed you yesterday the highway was blocked off as forensics teams from the Clay County Sheriff's Office and BCA combed the property, working to determine its connection to Greywind's murder. We're also working to determine when Savannah Greywind's baby girl will be returned to the father or the Greywind family. Cass County Social Services tells me, quote, the laws of confidentiality mean I can't talk to you about any specific case. At a press conference Monday, police said they still did not have DNA test results back for confirmation. I also contacted the Cass County Jail, where both Brooke Cruz and William Hain are behind bars, asking if the pair were being kept apart from any other Native American inmates. Jail administration tells me, quote, we are keeping them physically isolated from all other inmates. Andrea?
Brad, thank you. A source close to the Greywind family tells us there was a meeting today with Savannah Greywind's boyfriend and Cass County Social Services. Again, we are not sure where the newborn girl will eventually end up.
A man is in jail accused of threatening people with a homemade sword. Police tried making contact with 39-year-old Michael Scrow at his home in Lidgerwood yesterday. He barricaded himself in the house for 6 hours. Scrow was eventually arrested and is being held in the Richland County Jail on reckless endangerment charges.
In a follow-up to a story Valley News Live first reported back in February, an arrest warrant has now been issued for a North Dakota chiropractor who stands accused of making more than $600,000 in fraudulent insurance claims. The warrant was filed in Cass County Court Tuesday for a felony charge of insurance fraud. Court documents spell out the insurance claims issued by Dr. Shehar Massoud, who was practicing out of Lighthouse Family Chiropractic in Williston. Court documents spell out multiple fraudulent insurance claims, including one instance of spending more than 73 hours in one day on patient care. Massoud's cell phone records also showed he was billing people for care while he wasn't even in the state, along with double billing insurance companies in North Dakota and Illinois. If convicted, Massoud could face 20 years in jail, a fine of $10,000, or both.
Police are warning of another scam that's hit the area. Phantom debt collectors are calling people impersonating law firms and trying to swindle you out of cash. The imposters tell people that they were delinquent on a payday loan or other debt. Then they threaten you with arrest, jail time, or getting sued unless you pay by credit or debit card over the phone. Sometimes the callers had personal information like Social Security or bank account numbers to try and convince people that they were legit. Now here's a warning sign. By law, debt collectors have to send you a written document within 5 days after they first contact you.
Our run of late August weather got even better today, and that should prompt you to get out and enjoy tonight's conditions. Hutch, pretty decent.
Indeed, and the hottest weather up to the north. The radar very quiet heading into your evening. Take a look at these temperatures. We have 86 in Fargo, 90s out in the oil patch, some 90s along the international border as well. For tonight, not much to worry about. We will slip down into the 70s, but after sunset, the winds should decrease as well. Much cooler air is on its way. I'll have details on how cool we get coming up here in just a moment.
All right, thank you, Hutch.
Look for Best Buy to be relocating, but not too far from where they're at right now. Westacre's CEO Brad Schlossman telling me this afternoon that they're working toward a formal agreement for Best Buy to relocate into the area formerly occupied by Sears. Schlossman said that the move isn't expected this year, but could happen sometime in 2018. As for the existing Best Buy building, Schlossman added that they are working on options, but there's no finalist at this time. Dick's Sporting Goods has been rumored to be a prime candidate.
A local pizza shop is reacting a way you might not expect after finding people eating pizza out of their trash. Little Caesars on 19th Avenue North has a sign hanging in their drive-thru inviting those eating out of the garbage inside for a meal, saying you are a human being and worth more than a meal from a dumpster. Come in for a couple free slices, no questions asked.
Don't feel embarrassed if you're hungry and it's, you don't want to do what others do, stand on the corner for, handouts. You feel down about that. You're more than welcome to come here and grab a couple slices.
The privately owned business also donates pizza to local food shelves and asks customers to donate spare change to help homeless people.
And hats off to Michelle and the crew over there for what they're doing.
Kidding.
That's great.
Yeah, nice.
A family from Minnesota now living in Texas tells us their story about Harvey's devastating flooding. That's to come later on Valley News Live at 6.
And a cold front is poised to the north in Canada, heading south this evening. I'll have details on how that changes your weather, and we'll look ahead to the Labor Day weekend coming up next.